Y creo que sí me van a poner la misma vida. No mames. Ya, por fin. Los del cielo. No te pudiste parar en otro lugar. Apenitas si salimos de aquí. La madre. La madre, ¿ahora qué? ¿Quién me está disparando?
comes the jump. Hold on tight. Yeah. What do you think of that? Not bad, huh?
¿Ya lo hicimos?
Looks like they finally gave up.
Don't start celebrating yet. We're leaking fuel.
Damn it. Tank shot up.
En vez de que le tape.
Crap.
Madres.
Eva!
I'm over here.
Puta.
Snake. How's it look?
Pretty bad.
Not a sensitive bone in your body.
Eva,
What about you, Snake?
I'm fine.
That's good to hear.
We have to get away from here, Eva. Let's go.
Leave me.
Eva!
The boss is waiting for you. You have to go. Give me a gun.
No, we're getting out of here.
We're still far away from the lake. I'll never make it.
I can't believe this.
Uh-huh.
I never thought I'd see you act this weak.
What do you mean?
Listen to me, Eva. We're doing this together.
No, you...
Eva, I need you.
Say that one more time.
I need you. I can't fly the wig by myself.
Ay, pendejo.
All right, then. I guess I'd better help you out.
Ah, no mames.
You're lucky to have me.
Snake, can you hear me?
Paramedic, thank God. Eva's been seriously hurt.
So have you.
Luckily, I think her organs are all intact, but
Calm down, Snake.
calm down.
You'll both be fine as long as you get the proper emergency treatment. But you're the only one who can do this. Understand? So you've got to calm down.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Now let's open up the survival viewer and treat the injury. Do you have supplies with you?
I'm running kind of short.
Then by switching the survival viewer over to Eva, you can treat her wounds too. Now get to work. Oh, and Snake, I'm pretty sure you know this already, but if you don't have enough supplies for the both of you, your wounds come first.
Huh?
Do you get my meaning, Snake? You've still got a mission to complete.
Yeah. I know what I have to do.
Snake?
Like this.
Herida abierta. A ver, primero que nada vamos a parar el sangrado.
Can you walk?
Yeah, I think so.
Here. It's different from the Mauser. When you're using a two-hand grip, you have to be careful where you put your hands or your fingers will get burned by the exhaust gas from the cylinder gap.
Supongo que... Uf. A ver.
Snake, are you all right?
I've been better.
What about Eva?
I healed her up. She can manage.
Good.
Snake, you'll take the lead and break through the enemy's line of defense. Eva will ordinarily be following behind you. If you lie on your belly, she'll lie down as well. If you slip and fall off a cliff, she'll follow right behind. You can call out to Eva by pressing the action button. Head to the lake along with Eva.
Vale. A ver. Pues tengo equipamiento sin ningún problema. Yo pensé que cuando me dijo que... Ah, si tú estás herido, tú eres la prioridad. Yo pensé que ya no tenía casi nada de equipo. Por eso me preocupé y dije, bueno, pues ni Pepe. Pero pues estamos bien. O sea, bien entre comillas, ¿no? Pero bien. Vente, va. Ven. Ahorita la tengo que andar cuidando. Se lleva, ya sabía. Y no creo que vayan a ser poquitos. Es que eso es lo que me emputa, güey. ¿Por qué no se empieza a mover desde antes? O sea, ¿por qué a fuerzas se queda quieta, güey? O sea, vato, simplemente muévete. O sea, muévete y déjate de quedar ahí como pendeja, pero bueno.
Watch out. That comes from the wall.
Está cansada, dice. Es que esto ya está echado a perder.
This tastes like crap. Yuck.
Con tal de que te empieces a mover. Muévete. O sea, ya te di de tragar. Muévete. Güey. Muévete. Ay, Dios. Muévete, pinche Eva.
Somebody there? Where's he hiding?
Vente. ¿Qué?
Snake, the lake is just over that cliff. Eva should be able to climb it if you help her. Keep her close to you.
Ay, gracias a Dios ya se logró. ¿Hay otra zona? No mames.
It's the enemy! What's that? Who's that? I see him!
Use this to
Die!
Ya muévete. Es que esta zona no la conozco. Muévete.
I see him.
get out of there. Get out of there.
Eva, déjate de quedar. Ahora, hijo de tu puta madre. Ya, vente. Vente. Vámonos antes de que se despierten o lleguen más. Ya se va. Ya se va a cansar. Ya tiene hambre, chinga. Comida, puta, a ver. Primero que nada vamos a curarla. Bala. Comida.
What did you give me?
Entonces, ¿qué te dice? Z de tintas. Todavía no se ha probado. Pues dásela, Eva. Si se envenena ahorita la curo.
I'm gonna puke.
Es que estos no sé cómo tirarlos. Porque como son comida que se echó a perder. Ahí dice ya, tiene las moscas de que se echó a perder.
What's wrong? Where did that come from?
Dime que sí puedes bajar.
I see him.
Vente. Vente, chingada madre. Ay. Muévete. Vamos, Eva, no me hagas esto, córrele.
So tired.
A fuerzas. Ya que aquí se acabe, ya no puedo seguirla escoltando. Ay, qué bueno, parece que ya se acabó. Ah, ahora sí corres como si nada.
We made it.
We made it.
Over there. It's the boss, isn't it? I'll go get the wig ready to take off.
Right.
I'll leave you two alone. But come back in one piece, okay? Promise me!
Alguien tronó otra ojiva nuclear.
Life's end. Isn't it beautiful? It's almost tragic. When life ends, it gives off a final lingering aroma. Light is but a farewell gift from the darkness to those on their way to die. I've been waiting, Snake, for a long time. Waiting for your birth, your growth, and the finality of today.
Boss, why are you doing this?
Why? To make the world one again. The world used to be whole. But with the end of the Second World War, the philosophers began to fight amongst themselves, and the world was torn apart. The Cobras, my comrades who trained and fought alongside me, were torn apart as well. The foibles of politics and the march of time can turn friends into enemies just as easily as the wind changes. Ridiculous, isn't it? Yesterday's ally becomes today's opposition. And this Cold War? Think back. When I was leading the Cobras, America and Russia were fighting together. Now, consider whether America and Russia will still be enemies in the 21st century. Somehow I doubt it. Enemies change along with the times, the flow of the ages, and we soldiers are forced to play along. I didn't raise you and shape you into the man you are today just so we could face each other in battle. A soldier's skills aren't meant to be used to hurt friends. So then what is an enemy? Is there such a thing as an absolute timeless enemy? There is no such thing, and never has been. And the reason is that our enemies are human beings like us. They can only be our enemies in relative terms. The world must be made whole again. The philosophers must be reunited. I will devote my skills to that purpose. And with the Colonel's money, I will achieve that end. Just as I once created the Cobras. They are my family. I may no longer be able to bear children, but I still have a family. It was November 1st, 1951. I was in the Nevada desert participating in atomic testing. The name Nevada is derived from Spanish, covered in snow, white as snow. And snow is exactly what I saw in that Nevada desert. It froze my blood white. Snake, you were an atomic test subject, weren't you? On Bikini Atoll. That's part of the reason I was drawn to you. You and I are alike. We're both slowly being eaten away by the karma of others. We'll never have the chance to die peacefully of old age. We have no tomorrow. But we can still have hope for the future. In 1960, I saw a vision of the ideal future from space. 3 years earlier, the Soviet Union had succeeded in launching Sputnik, the first man-made satellite in history, into orbit. This came as a huge shock to the United States. In response, America threw everything it had into its own manned spaceflight project, the Mercury program. Even as the Soviets seemed poised to send their first man into space, America was still experimenting with chimpanzees and rockets. The government wanted human data. So they secretly decided to send a human being into space. I was the one they chose. At the time, they didn't have the technology to block out cosmic rays, and whoever they sent up would inevitably be exposed to heavy radiation. That's why they chose me. After all, I'd already been irradiated once. Of course, you won't find any of this in the history books. I could see the planet as it appeared from space. That's when it finally hit me. Space exploration is nothing but another game in the power struggle between the US and the USSR. Politics, economics, the arms race, they're all just arenas for meaningless competition. I'm sure you can see that, but the Earth itself has no boundaries. No East, no West, no Cold War. And the irony of it is, the United States and the Soviet Union are spending billions on their space programs and the missile race, only to arrive at the same conclusion. In the 21st century, everyone will be able to see that we are all just inhabitants of a little celestial body called Earth. A world without communism or capitalism, that is the world I wanted to see. But reality continued to betray me. In 1961, I was sent to Cuba, to Bahia de Cochinos. It was part of a CIA-sponsored invasion under the guise of taking Cuban exiles back to their country. But the US government betrayed them. Our weak-kneed president held back their air support. Defenseless, the exiles were annihilated by the Cuban army. All I could do was watch in silence. I was set up by the very country I'd sacrificed so much for, by the very government I dedicated my life to defending. I was driven from the surface world, and I went underground. Then, 2 years ago, I faced the sorrow, my old comrade in battle. He was my friend. But one of us had to die. I was left with no choice. The sorrow gave his life for me. There is no enmity between us. One must live, and one must die. That was the mission. The ones who gave me that mission were the philosophers. Early in the 20th century, the true holders of power in the United States, the Republic of China, and the newly formed Soviet Union gathered together in a secret meeting that would later be known as the Wise Men's Committee. The secret pact they formed there marked the beginning of the philosophers. But the last of the original members died in the 1930s. After that, the organization began to run out of control, and the Wise Men's Committee degenerated into a mere shell of its former self. The philosophers of today have no sense of good or evil. Their influence extends to countries and organizations involved in every aspect of every war. They have become war itself. That's how they operate. The sacrifices of war cause a shift in the times. This shift leads to renewed conflict, and in turn triggers the next war. Like a nuclear chain reaction, each conflict sparks countless others, forming an endless spiral that will continue on for eternity. Do you understand what I'm saying, Snake? By consuming me and you, the philosophers intend to keep that cycle going forever. It was my father who explained all of this to me. He was one of them. You see, I am the last remaining child of the philosophers. But after he revealed the truth, my father was killed by that same shapeless, formless organization. And my father isn't the only thing the philosophers have taken from me. In June of 1944, the Cobras and I took part in the landing at Normandy. We'd been given a top-secret mission to locate and destroy enemy V-2 rocket installations. I was pregnant at the time. The sorrow was the father. I gave birth on the field of battle. A beautiful baby boy. But my child was snatched away from me by the philosophers. Look at this scar. This is proof that I was once a mother. I gave up my body and my child for my country. There is nothing left inside me now. Nothing at all. No hatred, not even regret. And yet sometimes at night, I can still feel the pain creeping up inside me, slithering through my body like a snake. I've never talked this much about myself before. Thanks. Thanks for listening to me. I feel content. Snake? Commence the operation. I raised you. I loved you. I've given you weapons, taught you techniques, endowed you with knowledge. There is nothing more for me to give you. All that's left for you to take is my life, by your own hand. One must die, and one must live. No victory, no defeat. The survivor will carry on the fight. It is our destiny. The one who survives will inherit the title of boss. And the one who inherits the title of boss will face an existence of endless battle. I'll give you 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, MiGs will come and bomb the hell out of this place. If you can beat me in less than 10 minutes, you'll be able to escape in time. Let's make this the greatest 10 minutes of our lives, Jack.
Boss.
You're a soldier. Finish your mission. Prove your loyalty. Face me.
¿No es como con Volgin? Es que siento que, bueno, no sé si se alcance a ver, pero cuando va a soltar el codazo, se ve como que un ligero momento en el cual como que la pantalla se va a blancos, como que hay un destello blanco. Y ahí es donde siento que debería de hacer el golpe. Mientras no se me aviente.
See what you're made of.
Es que ahí justo cuando suelta ese...
Brace yourself.
No mames, me va a quitar las armas.
Nice try.
Sí, hago. Ya no tiene balas.
Brace yourself.
Ah, tu perra madre. Párate, ocúltate.
Brace yourself.
Ta madre. A huevo.
Excellent, Jack.
Sabía que si le daba. Tablilla y venda. Listo.
Take this. Keep it safe. It's our only hope.
A patriot? Why are you giving me this?
Jack. Or should I say, Snake? You're a wonderful man. Kill me. Kill me now. Do it. There's only room for one boss and one snake.
Yo le tuve que disparar, ¿eh? Yo pensé que era cinemática, por eso me quedé, pero ya vi que yo tenía que dar el gatillazo. Qué pelea tan hermosa, lo que sea de cada quien.
Ready to go, Snake? Are you okay? Snake?
Yeah.
I told you you could trust me.
Snake! Ocelot! We're not done yet. Damn.
Too heavy!
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Not good!
I picked up a few new moves. Huh. It doesn't feel right to shoot an unarmed man. But I'll get over it.
Eva!
What do you say to one last showdown?
Yeah, all right.
What's your name?
Snake.
No, not that name. You're not a snake, and I'm not an ocelot. We're men with names. My name is Adamska. What's yours?
John.
Very well, John. Plain name, but I won't forget it. Come on.
Yo pensé que ya se había acabado esto, iba a haber otra pelea. Ah, es nada más escoger, ok. A ver si no la cagué. Era una salva.
It's a blank. That was fun. Till we meet again, John.
Give me a hand! Pull! Come on, pull up!
sure did.
¿Misiles?
Oh no, Migs! There's no way out! What are we gonna do?
We've come too far to let them stop us now. Those things have got to be armed.
It's no use. There's no way we can outmaneuver them. They're gonna shoot us down. We were so close.
Weapon systems on. Locked on target. I got tone.
You were great, Eva.
Huh?
Thanks.
Oak 19, this is Control. Stand by for a direct order from the chairman. Oak 19, return to base immediately. Do you read me? This is a direct order from Comrade Khrushchev. Return to base immediately. Oak 19, do you copy?
Understood. Aborting mission. RTB.
Look! The Migs are turning back! Woo!
Well done, Snake.
The MiGs disengaged.
Most likely under orders from Khrushchev.
Is this his way of helping us?
Who knows? Maybe he didn't want things to get messier than they already are. Or maybe he just wanted us to owe him one. The important thing is, you made it out alive. As long as Khrushchev is with us, I don't think they'll be coming after you. It should be smooth sailing all the way to Alaska. I'm sending someone out to Galena Base to meet you.
To meet me?
The DCI and the President himself are waiting at Langley. Don't keep them waiting.
Vale, guardar.
So what are you going to do now? Go back to the KGB?
What do you want me to do?
Did you ever think about coming back to America?
I can't go back. I've left America behind me.
But you saved this country.
I didn't do it alone.
And I still owe you a dinner.
Is that part of your mission too? Or is it an order? Or is it an invitation? Or a proposal? I don't take orders from anyone now.
Not the only one afraid.
Qué bien joden. Pues ya lo que venimos.
Scholars tell us that the first spy in history was the snake in the book of Genesis. In that story, it was Eve who was tempted by the snake in the Garden of Eden. But this time around, it was I who tempted the snake and got away with the forbidden fruit of knowledge. Forgive me, Snake. Good morning, Snake. I hope you slept well. First of all, I have to apologize. I wasn't sent by Khrushchev. I'm not a KGB spy, and I never worked for the NSA. I'm an agent of the People's Republic of China for the General HQ 2nd Department of the People's Liberation Army. It was all a lie. I tricked you. And I'm sorry. The philosophers still exist in China, too. You see, my mission was to find out where Volgan was hiding the philosopher's legacy and steal it. So I infiltrated his base as a KGB spy. The 2 NSA codebreakers who defected in 1960 were actually both men. The real Adam never showed up at the meeting place, saving me the trouble of having to eliminate him. I sneaked in by pretending I was Eva. And you and Sokolov and Volgan, you all believed me. The philosopher's legacy was originally held in common between the US, Soviet Union, and China. We couldn't let the Russians and the Americans take it all for themselves. The Chinese government had its eye on the legacy too. I got the film containing the legacy, and also the nuclear missile launch data from the Shagohod. 5 years ago, the Soviet Union stopped supplying us with nuclear weapons technology. Since then, China's Liaodong-Yizhing hydrogen bomb and space rocket projects have fallen behind. But with this data, our country will be able to develop its own nukes. We'll create a deterrent force to rival those of the US and Soviet Union. Everything has gone according to plan, thanks to your help. I too am one of the philosophers. I'm an agent of the philosophers, a graduate of one of their charm schools. I was raised in a joint US-Soviet-Chinese facility to become a sleeper agent. This was before the war. Back then, they were collecting children from all over the world. As a result, I'm indistinguishable from a native-born American. So it didn't surprise me when you and Volgan couldn't tell the difference. But She knew right from the beginning. She knew because before the war, she was at one of the philosopher's schools too, as an instructor. The boss was the only one I couldn't fool. She was the only one who knew I was a fake. She told me everything. Why did she open her heart to me like that? At the time, I couldn't understand it. But now, I think I do. Snake. She wanted you to know the truth. She chose me to tell you. That's why she saved my life. I've lied to you so many times, but not this time. My orders from the government were to obtain the legacy and to eliminate everyone who knew the truth about what happened. In other words, I'm supposed to kill you. But I can't do it. Not because we loved each other. And not because you saved my life. But because I made a promise to the boss. And I intend to keep it. I just wanted you to know. And you have to live. Snake, listen to me. She didn't betray the United States. No, far from it. She was a hero who died for her country. She carried out her mission knowing full well what was going to happen. Self-sacrifice. Because that was her duty.
Above even the boss. I hereby award you the title of Big Boss. You are a true patriot.
A man who combines the qualities of a soldier and an agent.
The boss's defection was a ruse set up by the US government. It was all a big drama staged by Washington so they could get their hands on the philosopher's legacy. And the boss was the star of the show. They planned it so that they could get the legacy that Colonel Volgan inherited and destroy the Shagohod at the same time. Only a legendary hero like the boss could have earned Volgan's trust. Finding out where the philosopher's legacy was hidden was to be her greatest mission. Everything was going according to plan. But then something happened that no one could have predicted. Colonel Volgan fired an American-made nuclear warhead at Sokolov's research facility. Khrushchev demanded that the US government provide proof that it wasn't involved. They couldn't just abort the operation to steal the legacy. So the operation itself was greatly expanded and revised. The authorities in Washington knew that in order to prove its innocence, they'd have to get rid of the boss, and that one of their own would have to do the job. The public couldn't be allowed to find out about it, not ever. This, they concluded, would be the best way to keep the whole thing under wraps. The boss wouldn't be allowed to come back home alive, and she wouldn't be allowed to kill herself. Her life would be ended by her most beloved disciple. That was the way the government wanted it. That was the mission she was given, and she had no choice but to carry it out. Her death at your hands was a duty she had to fulfill. Out of duty, she turned her back on her own comrades. A lesser woman would have been crushed by such a burden. The taint of disgrace will follow her to her grave. Future generations will revile her. In America as a despicable traitor with no sense of honor. And in Russia as a monster who unleashed a nuclear catastrophe. She will go down in official history as a war criminal. And no one will ever understand her. That was her final mission. And like a true soldier, she saw it through to the end. But I think she wanted you, of all people, to know the truth. She wanted to live on in your memory. Not as a soldier, but as a woman. But she was forbidden to tell you herself. And that's why she told me. Snake, history will never know what she did. No one will ever learn the truth. Her story, her debriefing, will endure only in your heart. Everything she did for her country. She sacrificed her life and her honor for her native land. She was a real hero. She was a true patriot.
Uf, juegazo, güey, juegazo. Sin duda alguna, mis respetos para Kojima, güey, o sea, sí tuvo sus momentos que no me gustaron tanto, pero está muy bueno el juego, güey, o sea. Déjenle bajo un poco. por tema de copyright. No quiero que me bloquee el video de YouTube, pero voy a dejar un poquito de fondo la música, ¿vale? Les digo, esta pues es mi primera vez que yo juego Metal Gear Solid 3. Yo en su momento nunca lo jugué para el Play 2 porque yo cuando salió el juego, si no me equivoco, fue por el 2005 o algo por el estilo. Por esas 2004, 2006, algo así, entre esos días salió. Esos años, perdón, salió. Y la neta yo no era mucho de jugar en esa época juegos así, por ejemplo, como estos que son de historia. Yo era más de jugar puro multijugador, peleas, uno que otro de carreras. O sea, realmente yo jugaba por divertirme con uno de mis primos, con el cual me llevaba muy bien. Por ende, nunca me llamó la atención la saga de Metal Gear. Metal Gear me empezó a llamar la atención hasta que salió de Phantom Pain. Y eso fue porque vi el gameplay y me gustó mucho lo que vi en ese momento. Y dije, pues vamos a darle una oportunidad. Y les repito, pese a que ahí tengo el juego en 3DS y la colección que apenas salió, bueno, no sé si apenas tiene unos años, que viene el 1, el 2 y el 3, pues jamás me animé a probarlos. Siempre quise esperarme un poquito a ver si en algún momento salía, en el caso esto, un remaster. Yo considero esto más un remaster que un remake, pero creo que me entienden completamente a lo que me refiero, ¿no? Y y en ese aspecto, qué bueno hasta cierto punto que me esperé hasta esta versión del Metal Gear 3. ¿Por qué? Porque como les comenté en algún momento, me puse a jugarme un poquito esta colección, la de la Master Collection, no me acuerdo qué. Y la neta, el control no me gusta eso de que tengas que dejar apretado la X y soltarlo para disparar. No sé, el control siento que está muy raro. Y de plano, si en algún momento quiero volver a jugar esto, va a ser esta misma versión. Y la verdad espero que este producto, yo sé que aunque no es el mejor, porque me hubiera gustado que les repito, siento que esto se hubiera prestado más, así como por ejemplo el caso de Gears, para hacer algo un poquito más, esforzarse un poquito más. ¿Por qué? Porque ya hay muchas mecánicas que ya se sienten demasiado anticuadas. Eso de que pases por zonas y se vaya negro la pantalla, yo siento que pudieron haber aprovechado esta oportunidad para que en lugar de que la pantalla se fuera negro, hicieran un mapa general. O sea, en lugar de estar llegando por zonitas, o sea, no sé. Yo entiendo, no quiero un mapa de mundo abierto, obviamente eso no es lo que quiero, porque yo entiendo cómo está hecho el juego. Pero sí, por ejemplo, toda la zona de la primera zona donde rescatamos a Zócolo, todo eso pudo haber sido simplemente un mapa. No necesitabas hacer volverlo a poner aquí como con zonas, que vas por un lado y se va todo a negro y apareces ya en otra zona. No, simplemente haces un mapa general del lugar, de esa parte del juego y tan. O sea, siento que no era necesario poner esas escenas de corte a negros y cambiamos de zona, a no ser que ya realmente te fueras a otra zona completamente diferente. Pero pues bueno, eso es lo que yo opino en ese aspecto. También me hubiera gustado que metieran bien una habilidad de correr, porque eso de correr, y que les repito, corro más yo que estoy gordo, o sea, y no sé, me hubiera gustado que implementaran un poco más, porque sí está bien implementado hasta cierto punto el control de lo que fue Metal Gear Solid 5, pero siento que le debieron de haber metido un poco más, ¿saben? O sea, esforzarse un poco más en mejorar tanto más que nada el gameplay. Y les digo, y cambiar algunas cosas, eso también de que las cinemáticas estén yéndose a negros, así igual siento que ya el juego ya se prestaba como para que ya no hubiera ese tipo de cortes, sino que fuera todo, casi no digo que una sola toma tipo God of War, no me refiero a eso, pero sí algo un poco más cinematográfico en el cual no tengas que irte a pantallas negras a cada rato, no sé, eso me hubiera gustado a mí. Pero pues bueno, les digo, en algún momento yo espero que esta remasterización, pese a que no me acabó de encantar, me gustó mucho el juego, pero yo creo que me gustó mucho porque de por sí la historia del juego es muy buena. Lo que sea de cada quien, les repito, pese a que yo ya sabía que íbamos a matar a The Boss, que prácticamente de que Boss fuera una desertora, eso era una total mentira, que simplemente lo hicieron para aparentar y todo eso, o sea, porque están de acuerdo que aquí le están celebrando una mentira. Y ahorita que estoy viendo por primera vez esta escena, me recuerda mucho a la película que, por ejemplo, fue la película de Oppenheimer. Los que hayan visto la película prácticamente es igual. A Oppenheimer lo premian y ahí en ese momento Einstein le está diciendo, oye, cuando te vayan a premiar recuerda que no te están premiando a ti, se están premiando a ellos mismos y que todo realmente es una gran mentira. O sea, es casi lo mismo. O sea, yo entiendo que Oppenheimer salió mucho después de Metal Gear y que en sí digamos que podríamos decir que la copia es Oppenheimer y no esto, y estoy totalmente de acuerdo. Pero en ese aspecto les digo, yo ya sabía que iba a pasar. O sea, ya me sabía que era todo una farsa. Ya me sabía que que De Vos pues prácticamente nunca traicionó a su país. O sea, que Eva pues nada más quería sacar también de él sus genes para lo que iba. Ahí apareció que los hijos de Vos y todo eso. O sea, yo prácticamente ya todo eso lo sabía. Pero les repito, eso es porque ya el juego ya tiene años. O sea, ya tiene, si no me equivoco, mínimo creo ya tiene 20 años este juego, mínimo. Y pues yo creo que al ser un juego ya que ha pasado tanto tiempo, ya era muy difícil llegar a un punto sin saber nada. Que no llegó sin saber algo, chido.
Both been wiped out without a trace. I understand, sir, but they were necessary sacrifices. Yes, the CIA has taken care of the boss themselves. I believe the White House will be satisfied. Khrushchev is finished. Your time has finally arrived. Yes, the American president is relying on us to keep a lid on the whole affair. We've got him by the balls. It should make a valuable trump card in future negotiations. Yes, Chief Director, of course. I'll keep the KGB informed. Yes, it's me. The boss has accomplished her mission. The philosopher's legacy is now safely with us, in America's hands. With this money, yes, the philosophers can finally be revived. The film we handed the Chinese was a fake. Peking must be in an uproar right about now. I'm afraid so. Only half the money has made it back to the United States. The KGB must still have part of the legacy. Yes, the weapon has been reduced to ashes. That's right. Grozny Grad has been obliterated by the Davy Crockett we brought in as well. Yes, that was the boss's work too. Speaking of which, I've obtained something from Granin that you might find interesting. It's a revolutionary new nuclear attack system. Perhaps it might just come in handy someday. Yes, we have Snake to thank for that. Khrushchev believed it as well. Yes, they bought our story. I don't think they'll be making a fuss. The secondary alert has been lifted as well. And the Soviets still haven't discovered my true identity. They have no idea that I've been triple-crossing them. I will continue my activities as a contact for the new government. Yes, it appears that no one knew that I was Adam. Of course, I'm always at the CIA's disposal. Mr. Director.
Pues vale, gente, les digo, o sea, el juego A ver, dificultad difícil, me tardé 14 horas, guardados 13 veces, continuaciones 84 veces. Peace Walker. No maté a nadie, ok. Humanos asesinados 0, heridas graves 184, daño total 52 barras de vida, medicina provida usado 0 veces, plantas y animales capturados 24 tipos, consumiciones 51 comidas, objetos especiales utilizados sin usar. Nuevo objetivo, has conseguido una Patriot. Estará disponible desde el principio tras... Ok. He conseguido la cámara, he conseguido la pintura facial verde, marrón, un smoking, camuflaje de pantano, camuflaje de DPM. Ok. Tigre del desierto, fleck, no sé qué. Las banderas de 9 tipos, camuflaje de momia, camuflaje de granada, recompensa, teatro de demostraciones, teatro secreto, Guy Savage Delta, visor de personajes, guardar, sí, vamos a guardar. Les digo, yo creo que el juego se disfruta porque la historia es muy buena, más que nada. Así que pues bueno, gente, pues así damos por terminada una campaña más en el canal, que créanme, me encantó el juego y espero en el futuro realmente le vaya bien a esta remasterización y que en un futuro pueda estarles trayendo aquí lo que es la campaña de Metal Gear Solid 2. Me encantaría, que pase o no, eso pues ya estará en veremos, pero me encantaría la neta que le fuera bien esta remasterización y pudiéramos verla. Que pudiéramos ver está muy bonito el diseño, lo que sea cada quien. Vamos a dejar a Eva ahí de fondo para que se vea todo bonito. ¿Vale? Entonces lo dejamos hasta aquí, gente. Les digo, me encantó el juego. Les repito, ojalá en algún momento Konami, así como pasó con Silent Hill, que ya ven que pues le dieron el proyecto a Bluebird Team y afortunadamente salió bien Silent Hill 2 y ahora ya se sabe que ellos mismos van a estar haciendo el remake de Silent Hill 1. Igual aquí en este caso no sé a quién le dieron el proyecto, obviamente no fue a Bluebird Team, pero a quien sea que le hayan dado el proyecto, ojalá que el producto venda lo que tenga que vender bien para que se apruebe la remasterización del 2 y posiblemente del 1, porque en cuestión de historia creo es primero, cronológicamente es primero el 3, luego el 2 y el 1, si no me equivoco, les digo, o sea, sé muy poco de Metal Gear, pero pues lo poco que sé, pues creo que es eso, lo poco, así que pues bueno, me encantaría, ¿vale? Y espero que neta, pese a que me hubiera gustado que hubieran hecho un trabajo un poco mejor, yo lo disfruté y muy probablemente muy pronto me eche una segunda vuelta de esto, pero ya jugando en obviamente modo calidad, intentando igual no matar a nadie, pero jugando mejor algunas partes que pues en su momento pues me tardé demasiado porque pues no sabía qué tenía que hacer, como lo fue con la parte de Sorrow, que no sabía que me tenía que comer el diente, que no sabía por ejemplo cómo enfrentarme al Volgin, que en su momento pues, me costó trabajo, y de plano la mejor pelea del juego es contra The Boss. El escenario, yo sé que hubiera sido más padre jugar con ella haciendo puro CQC, pero pues vieron que solo le atiné a la última y la neta yo creo fue más de suerte que otra cosa, haberle atinado a poderle hacer el parry al CQC que me hizo al final, porque yo creo que si me agarraba ese agarre bien, me mataba y era empezar todo de nuevo. Pero pues bueno, gente, les repito una vez más, me encantó el juego, espero en serio que le vaya lo suficientemente bien a este remake, para mí remaster, espero que le haya ido suficientemente bien para que aprueben el remake o el remaster del Metal Gear 2 y espero que después del Metal Gear 1, ojalá, la neta, yo lo disfrutaría mucho y en dado caso de que pase, mínimo me encantaría esperar hasta final de año para saber si aprueban el remake del segundo juego y en dado caso de que no, muy probablemente el próximo año intente que nos echemos ahí el 2, aunque sea en la versión esta de la colección que sacaron tanto para Play 5 y Xbox Series X. Así que una vez más, muchísimas gracias por haberme acompañado a lo largo de esta aventura que me encantó, la neta. Creo que ya entiendo un poco más a la gente que le encanta todo de Kojima. O sea, les repito, pese a que este es mi tercer, cuarto juego de Kojima que yo juego, la neta están muy buenos sus juegos. O sea, les digo, Metal Gear, Death Stranding 1, Death Stranding 2, The Phantom Pain. Es realmente mi cuarto juego de Kojima que al menos yo juego. Y yo por eso les digo, de ahora en adelante, yo cada vez que un juego salga de él, ya sea de algo tipo Metal Gear, u otra cosa completamente diferente como lo fue de Death Stranding, créanme que ahí voy a estar apoyando su proyecto, porque yo creo que él sabe hacer productos tan únicos que por eso tiene su estatus que tiene en el medio. Pero pues bueno, no quiero alargar más esto porque dice que voy 1 hora 5 y no quiero que el video salga de 2 horas. Así que pues bueno, muchísimas gracias por haberme acompañado a lo largo de esta aventura, gente. La neta yo lo disfruté mucho, les digo, neta, sí quiero que hagan un remake / remaster del Metal Gear Solid 2 para que pues, poder jugar la saga en una mejor versión de lo que hay ahorita. Porque pues sí, muchos me dirán, pues deberías de jugarte las versiones originales, sí, pero por ejemplo, para Play 2 está muy difícil que me tengo mi Play 2 todavía que sirve, pero está demasiado complicado que me consiga un Metal Gear Solid 2 en buen estado. Y luego en la colección la intenté probar, pero hay partes en las que no salen los subtítulos y no sé qué carajos dicen. Así que pues espero que entiendan ese aspecto. Así que pues bueno, ya veremos después qué es lo que decido. Y pues ya veremos qué show. Así que pues una vez más, muchísimas gracias por haberme acompañado a lo largo de este viaje. Me encantó el juego y espero, les vuelvo a repetir, que en el futuro podamos podamos estar jugando lo que es la nueva versión del Metal Gear Solid 2. Vale, gente, una vez más ya saben, gracias por haberme acompañado. Muy probablemente ya está empezando a subir bueno, esta es la contraportada, pero se llama Los Records. Es de los creadores de Life is Strange, así que pues ya más o menos se pueden dar una idea. Espero que ya le esté subiendo y en dado caso que no, pues es lo que voy a empezar a subir. Vale, gente, bye.
Si te gustó el video, no te olvides de suscribirte al canal. Y si ya estás suscrito, no te olvides de picarle a la campanita de notificaciones para que te llegue una notificación cada vez que yo suba un nuevo video.